Hello, my adoring fans. Welcome to part 5 of Let's Play Silent Hill. We are currently in the school. And more drugs. What this game needs is clearly more drugs. So anyway, the main objective of this part of the school is to find these two medallions, a gold and a silver one, so that we can put them on the sides of the clock tower and use it to open it. Yeah. It's Silent Hill, so it doesn't really have to make sense. And I guess the background music just decided to turn on. And this certainly wouldn't be Silent Hill without completely inoperable doors. So I found out that I guess the monsters that you encounter in this game were edited for some of the releases. My game isn't, but I guess they were considered too violent or something. And a swift kick to the groin. Great way to kill anything. I don't know. To me, they look like really deformed aliens from the movie Alien. So I don't know. Maybe it's because it's PlayStation 1 era graphics that I don't understand why they would bother censoring anything in this game. Since it's a little hard to tell what some things are anyway. Yeah, no reason to take water or anything. That could never possibly be useful in any situation ever. But hey, there's this unknown chemical. Let's take that instead. Parts of this game confuse me a lot. I'd like to know what their thought process was to determine what you could look at and then decide to take. Because it would make sense as if you had to discover a use for it before you could actually pick it up, like the doghouse key. But about 99% of the items in the game you can pick up before you ever can even perceive a use for it. Like that chemical. It's concentrated hydrochloric acid, which there could not possibly be a use. Even this use is pretty shaky. I would never think there's a statue of a hand, I should melt it with acid. I would break it with... It has two pinkies. Holy crap, it has two pinkies. Anyway, I would break it with the steel pipe. Because to me that makes sense. Using concentrated hydrochloric acid, first of all, you shouldn't be standing next to it, like Harry's about to do, because it vapors. Which means it's going to end up in your eyes and soft tissues like your nose. Which means it's going to burn like hell. And second of all, it would have to be made out of something really, really soft for it to melt in the first place, and you'd probably end up damaging the gold anyway. You're really better off not using hydrochloric acid for anything other than maybe throwing in the face of monsters to try to get them to go away. Something. It just doesn't make any sense why hydrochloric acid. I mean, maybe the laws of chemistry have changed here and... Dude, no means no. I'm not a chemistry major, so maybe I'm just wrong about this entire thing, but my last chemistry class... Yeah. My teacher would be weeping right now. And why is there acid in an elementary school anyway? When I never took a chemistry class, I took a couple of science classes when I was in elementary school, but we never got to mess around with any sort of chemical other than those paper mache volcanoes that you make out of vinegar and baking soda. What the hell kind of school is this where they completely neglect child safety and put in pictures of dead people in their office or, I don't know, teacher's lounge, something. And they keep concentrated hydrochloric acid and glucose and God knows what else. I bet they have just sodium just hanging out, you know, next to the bottles of water or something. Anyway. Probably not a great idea to go on a chemistry rant, since my last chemistry class was like 3 years ago. It just, I don't know, it's like they tried in this game to make it really, really accurate, and then decided later that it really wasn't important anymore. Oh my god, I am so good at this game! Yeah. It's been a while since I've played this, but I really shouldn't be running into the monsters this often. I'm really surprised I haven't died yet. Honestly, I thought for sure. Maybe it's because I'm on easy and I have a lot more health than normal, but by now I probably would be dead in this game, which is weird because I'm really good at other games. So this room kind of looks like a Japanese school's shoe locker room, which also makes it a little weird. Like, I never had a locker when I was in elementary school either. Is this a 1980s horror movie? Why are we using cat scares? And apparently that cat has turned into a monkey because I've never heard a cat make that noise before. Yeah, I will never run out of bullets. Holy crap. I have so many bullets. I'm just gonna use the gun for the rest of the game. That is my plan. I'm sticking to it. Oh, hell. Why isn't that thing open? So this is the poem for the puzzle that we're supposed to get the silver medallion with, but for some reason the piano is locked, or, well, okay, it's not locked, but it's magically sealed. It's been so long since I've played this game, I really don't remember exactly what I have to do to open up the piano. It's, maybe if I put that thing in the gold medallion in the clock tower in the courtyard or something. I really don't remember. I don't understand why I can't just solve this puzzle now. Like, why do I have to backtrack all the way down and then put in the medallion and then go all the way up again? Anyway, we're going to be seeing a lot more of those little puzzle poem-y thingies in this game and other Silent Hill games. And I go back and forth about how much I like them, because some of them are really, really good puzzles, and some of them, I don't understand how they ever thought anybody could solve them. I remember the third Silent Hill game has a poem about Shakespeare, but you had to have almost extensive knowledge of Shakespeare to solve that puzzle without cheating, or looking up the answer. And I remember also in Silent Hill... God damn it, these guys are all teeth. I also remember in the third Silent Hill, there was a poem that you got from a mental patient named Stanley who was obsessed with you. And it was a poem entirely about how he was going to mutilate your face and how much pleasure he was going to take in it, and that he loved you. And the poem was based off of what part of your face he was mutilating, was what numbers you had to press on a keypad. And I can tell you right now, that took me like 3 weeks to even figure that one out. And somebody had to hint about what it was before I even got it. I'm not really sure how they expected anyone to understand that. And now we can do it. I guess that's what I needed to do. But it still doesn't... whatever. Moving on. No, it could probably mean nothing. I mean, there's blood on everything in here. Maybe it's just ketchup or strawberry jam, or somebody really likes to play piano after they go see Gwar. So anyway, the solution to this poem is, it's pretty simple once you think about it. Each key is a bird. So all the white birds are the white keys and all the black birds are the black keys. So the first one is the pelican, which is this key. And then the second one's the dove. And the third one is the raven, which is this... or no, wasn't the raven. Whatever, I have it written down here, and it made sense to me earlier. Yes, I'm cheating. Sorry, guys. I looked up the answer beforehand. I didn't want to sit here for an hour trying to remember what the answer to this puzzle was. So now we can finally go to the Otherworld part of the school, which is actually a much longer part than you would think. This part here took no time at all, once I remembered what I was supposed to be doing. But the alternate school is actually quite a bit of exploring. Mostly because I remember next to nothing about the alternate school. God damn it, you guys. Why am I so bad at this game, really? Anyway. The alternate school is a lot longer. I don't remember as much. Oh, wait, I think I've been here before. But hey, I would hang this up in my apartment, next to my giant pyramid head cutout from the Silent Hill Revelations movie that is currently hanging out in my hallway. My friend works at a movie theater, so every once in a while she'll let me have some of the movie memorabilia that they're throwing away, like posters and cardboard cutouts and whatever thing that they send in to promote. And she happened to call me around my birthday and asked if I wanted a poster, and rather than give me a poster, she gave me the 9-foot-tall pyramid head cutout that they had for the Silent Hill Revelations movie. And it's great, and I love it, but it's too tall for my apartment. So it's kind of just disassembled in the hallway, so whenever anybody walks into my apartment, all they see is Pyramid Head kind of peering out at them from the hallway, and arms reaching out. Alright. Now we can finally go. That sounded like a door opening. Wow, sudden background. Oh, for... God damn it! What? What am I missing? This has something to do with all that blood. You die! What did it say? Fuck. What do I have written down here? Yes, I actually write down some of the memos. If I think that it has something to do with a puzzle, I generally we'll write it down in this little notebook here. Oh. Whoops. Okay. So, what I have forgotten to do is go downstairs into the boiler room. There's something down there that I need to do in order to open the door, which, whatever, makes more sense than using medallions as keys. If I were stairs... And which one of these doors should I go into? That is not a door. But this one is! And it's a broken door. Let's try the other one. Ooh, what does this button do? Just putting this out here. If you press a button, and then you hear a low growling noise, you should probably just run like hell. Maybe I watch too many horror movies, but that's generally ominous. In fact, I'm just, you know, if the boiler growls at you, you're probably just fucked anyway. This entire school is just trying to eat you. Alright. We're gonna save it here, and we're gonna end in a minute. So I'll see you guys in the alternate school. Have a good night, everybody. Don't get eaten by a boiler.